imagine if that 50 billion a year just all went toward black businesses, black people stuff, black schools, whatever. That would be a game changer. That would be a much greater game changer than starting a boycott, ending a boycott. Because the boycotts imply that you are in a relationship that you shouldn't be in the first place. I hope that that makes sense. Tell me if you get what I'm saying. I think that elevating the thinking on these things is really important, and that's why when people ask me what I thought about the boycott, I was like, I don't think about it. I'm too busy. I'm not. If I come out and I say Dr. Boyce wants to announce a boycott, Um, I'm gonna boycott John Deere, the company that makes tractors. And John Deere, if you don't give in to my demands, I'm never gonna buy another John Deere tractor from you ever again. John Deere would be like, we don't care because you don't buy tractors from us in the first place, right? Right. So when you're taking something away, that might mean that you were giving too much in the first place. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like you're leaving the abusive relationship and saying I'll only come back if you do this, this, and this. But some people would say, well, maybe Tina, you should be married to Ike anyway. You shouldn't even be negotiating with this man. Elevate your consciousness. Find a place that actually loves you, right? So that's the position I have on it, but it does seem like a big mess, and it is unfortunate. And I do believe that the model of black leadership, the centralized model where there's like one HNIC that everybody goes through, that has to you got to leave that in the 1970s, 1980s. No, lead yourself, lead your own family because only you know what your family needs. In fact, the power of Bitcoin, one of the reasons that Bitcoin is so powerful is because of the decentralization. The blockchain allows uh, a currency to exist. It allows for an economic ecosystem to exist without things like central banks. And why would they want that? Well, they want that because the central banks they hoard all this power and they use this power to their own advantage because everything has to go through the same little peephole in order for the money to get distributed. And they're like, why would we need that? How about we do a blockchain where every computer in the blockchain has all the data and all the transactions. That way we know nobody's getting robbed and we cut the transaction costs and everybody's happier that way. So black leadership needs to be blockchain type leadership. It needs to go to blackchain, meaning like decentralized. That means every household, every family, in my view, should be equipped with all the primary tools and skills required to lead your family, lead your children in a way that you see fit, that's going to really work for you because you are the purest form of perception in terms of what you actually need. Some guy on TV cannot tell every black person in America what they need to do. That don't even make no damn sense. I can't tell you that. I can only be a guide or a source that can help you to make the decision that ultimately belongs to you. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right. So anyway, I'm done. Thank you for listening. It was great to see you guys. And yeah, don't forget, if you want to get a copy of my book, you can go to drboycebooks.com and we have financial flashcards, workbooks, all that stuff. Make sure you're on the text list for the class. Text the word morning to the number 87948. Text morning to 87948. And I will see you guys soon and have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.